It's the semi-finals, people! The support, the passion, it's all happening right now.
Let's go, GG.
Alrighty, from Indonesia, Dennis!
Cool as you like, it's Dennis.
And from Brazil, Juninho!
The passion, the fire, he's got it, Juninho.
And from Malaysia, GEGE!
Representing Malaysia is GEGE.
And from China, Ding!
Sibir Gomez and made the resilience of his heart. Good luck, gentlemen. Off you go over to your desks. Having the times of your lifetime. Seriously, it's the semi-final all about to happen. All in a nutshell for you guys right now. So over to our storytellers, Alex and Harry, take it away.
Wow, that was incredible. So much energy on the stage. Thank you, of course, Sukiyama and Kate. There's some really cold introductions there. I love all the celebrations that we have. Of course, Juninho's famous one of those. And of course, Ding is coming out with his face mask as well. I think that's really cool. I've got to ask though, Alex, out of these four, we need a world champion. Match one, Dennis and Juninho. On any other day, this could be a grand final in and of itself.
Exactly. And they coming up in a really good shape. Dennis, Juninho, Dennis, Indonesia, Brazil, Barcelona versus FC Barcelona. That seems to be a potential game that to maybe having a heart attack maybe at some point of the match. And also as well, GEGE facing Ding. Both surprises so far at this stage of the competition, but the determination of GEGE so far from yesterday is quite impressive. He almost has won every single game, if I'm not wrong, in the competition facing Ding. That aims to be the first one beating him in this competition. So let's see, quite open this semi-final number 2. And we will start with the number 1, what seems to be the main, but as you know, we will be jumping between them. And ladies and gentlemen, semi-finals, 2 spots to be in that grand final later on. And you know, it's those moments that it's time to shine, you know, where you have to prove everything you bring from home, that you have practiced with your friends, with your teammates in previous competition for so long. Harry, it's time. There's no way to give up or to disappoint yourself. Even if you concede the first goal, going for it, even if short games, is so long until the whistle of the referee.
And sadly for GEGE, it doesn't matter what you've done in the group stages to this point. If you're undefeated, but then you fall in the semi-finals, the history books don't remember that. They only remember who lifts the trophy and who is holding the title of world champion at the end of it. Our featured match and win prediction closers you like. Our sole survivor from the club event, Juninho, 24 years old from Brazil, heading up against the 22-year-old Dennis from Indonesia, and
tenang betul muka dia.
the Garuda
Cool gila.
Warrior, who just tips our fan prediction there, 53-47. Close though.
Look, for me it's a 50-50. 50-50, Harry, because these two come out with a great history in eFootball Mobile. Even if it's quite new in terms of eSport, these two has been here year by year. And this time is another unique opportunity to be the next world champion. And they know very well, Harry. Look at the focus. That towel for Dennis, which is famous for. There's no finger protection for not sweating. They are, you know, old school in that way. I will say who'll bring it home. Indonesia, Garuda team. Aka Dennis Bernard, represented also Onik. And also Juninho, Brazil, which is the only one from such a historical country in eFootball eSport with a chance, why not, to be the 3rd Brazilian world champion in a row. That wasn't able to be possible on console. Katsupilla went out. But what about mobile? Maybe it's happening. We'll see. History is close to be made.
It's so close, isn't it? It's something that we mentioned before in the quarterfinals when we got to cover Juninho a little bit.
Right.
He would have felt very unlucky that he was in the same group as countryman Rentao last year, where only one member could make it out of each group. This year, the format's been switched up a little bit, which we're grateful for because it means
Definitely.
2 can come out from each group, and we're seeing some of the talent really shine here at the World Finals. But this year, it's a different year. Juninho doesn't have Rentao with him. Is essentially the lone Brazilian in the knockout stages on mobile.
We got it, Harry.
So
we got the
he
tactics.
can be the front man. And here are the tactics for you, Alex.
5 center backs is the plan for Dennis Bernard. With that, Eric Garcia, Dimi F, Gavi, and the offensive midfielder Dani Olmo. In the other side, we got a quick counter, which is Juninho famous for. Nothing against the odd, because not many people can play that daft, simple but effective. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, those wingers that seems to be the key players, not to break those lines, looking for those crosses that we have seen before with Alejandro Balde most likely, and looking for the main Robert Lewandowski, player of the week, that with some sign that seems to be unstoppable today. But in this case, Barca, we'll see who is able to perform the better, no, in this kind of scenario.
Yeah, it's a mix in formations, mix in tactics. We'll see who has their game plan down to a T. I was just observing the body language there between Dennis and Juninho.
Right.
We saw Juninho just taking a little moment to steady the nerves, enjoy the moment perhaps. And love to see players do that, because, as we said before, doesn't matter how well you're playing today, how bad you were playing yesterday.
Exactly.
The only thing that matters is the next game and how well you can play there. So
No,
if
you can.
keep it
rely
internal
on it.
and you keep it confident, then the world is your oyster. We'll see one of these two realize their potential. And of course, the other semi-final we have will be big as well. Ding against GEGE will be jumping between the two. But this is a big game. I know I've said that a lot today, but this is huge for the ramifications of the mobile tournament. Juninho from Brazil, Dennis from Indonesia, who will come out on top in this semi-final. Here we go. It is Dennis in the home strip attacking the right-hand goal. Juninho in that changed Barca strip attacking the left-hand side.
That's it. Let's see. I'm really curious to see how both formation works each other, because I'm sure Dennis has been analyzing what to bring to this semi-final to, somehow be the counter of that 4-4-2 managed by Juninho. I'm curious to see how Dennis can stop those wingers, and Rafinha, as we see now on the ball, and Lamine Yamal, and with great recoveries, Robert Lewandowski.
It's a good press.
But this time, Alejandro Balde. So we'll see, maybe that help from the fullbacks will be enough to block those Lamine Yamal and Rafinha from Juninho.
Of course, Juninho probably wants to shake that bridesmaid.
Dia tak tunjuk game GG lah, tapi tak apalah, kita tunggu je lah. Dennis ni main sedap juga, terlalu tenang. Ini Onyx Dennis lawan Juninho daripada Brazil. Satu lagi game GG lawan Ding daripada China. Dia main serentak, so tak dapat nak tengok lah GG main. Harapnya GG dapat pergi final lah. Tadi yang konsol player Thailand, umur 16 mat, pergi final tu.
Not enough maybe for kicking in directly to the net, but we'll see.
It could be enough to cause problems. We saw there in the camera Dennis just wiping
Maybe
his
playing
screen
short
with a towel, making sure that there's no
Be careful, maybe if he
sweat or grease there.
looking to look at that.
Oh, he's gone straight for goal. It's off
My
the frame
goodness.
and the goalkeeper there, but
Nice
somehow
one.
stayed out.
Oh, look at the pressure.
Sikit lagi, Mat.
Lewandowski
Dennis with
into
the
the feet of
momentum.
Ferran,
No.
but dispossessed. And now Ferran Torres. for
Tenang
Juninho to
sangat
try
Dennis
and
ni.
move things up the other way.
Onyx Dennis
The pressure, Dennis.
to come.
Hard time Juninho to build up his play is plenty next to FC Barcelona players managed by Dennis Bernard. The mistake.
Juninho ni juara Brazil 3 tahun berturut-turut.
It's Dani Olmo.
Nah.
It's Ferran Torres. Dennis Bernard.
What a goal. Let's go.
Dennis Bernard. Indonesia leading.
Indonesia lere.
Well, it's a catalogue of unforced errors there. from Juninho, and I think he knows it. You can't give
Ngam
Dennis
dapat touch bola tu.
of chances. 1, 2, 3 chances in a row. Just giving the ball back, turning possession over. And I thought with this pass it might have gone a bit too
Baik
long,
masuk.
but the open goal was just too difficult to miss. And there is our opening goal. 1-0 to Dennis.
We'll see now the reaction. How could be from Juninho? Something has to change because the pressure was too much to handle it. Well done by Dennis. Now, Dennis, let's see how he handled the score. Because now, Juninho with the kickoff.
Juninho.
He was trying to break the lines there, far side for
Dia main
Juninho, but Dennis is
5 kat
Especially
belakang.
Gavi, that positioning of Gavi.
1-2 punch.
5-3-2.
That position of Gavi and Dani Olmo somehow is completely alone joining the attack, and I think that's the key player so far for Dennis right now.
Ferran Torres now for
Nice block.
Juninho.
Gavi.
Again, just can't get by that
Robert.
Indonesian wall.
Robert.
Lewandowski inside.
Smooth
Nice
like
one.
butter
Ferran
siau.
Torres,
Oh, lovely.
Lewandowski,
Kena.
Olmo, they're all combining.
lambat.
Here comes the goal there.
It's a different way of play, eh? And this Dennis Bernard with those double toss fake shots. Dribbling, not that we haven't seen that much in many other players. Nice prediction with Eddie Garcia.
Yeah, seems to be just reading every move Juninho wants to do with
6 minit rasa
the
ni.
brink here. There has been a goal in the other
Laju sangat.
semi-final, but this half will end. Only Dennis 1, Juninho 0.
Tunjuklah GG sekejap. GG
And
berapa?
it is a goal, Alex, in
GG main sebelah je.
semi-final number 1 for our representative of China, I believe. It is Ding 1, Malaysia's GEGE 0.
Ui, GG ketinggalan siau.
Thing which seems to be keep impressing everyone because look at that. If this guy made it to the final, it's
GG tengah kena tu.
unbelievable. But still time for Gege, still time for the young Malaysian player to get back on track. Looking for the equalizer. In the meantime, we have on the screen Dennis Bernard praying before the time to go. He knows how important it is that moment. No, they have faced each other, Harry. You know very well, Juninho. That face is saying slow. He's not that comfortable. He came back from that quarterfinal who really demolished their opponent, and now different story. Losing 45 minutes remain, Harry. It's time to react.
Well, the tagline of the season was "Let's be champions." You need to prove your champion mentality here, Juninho. We're underway.
Oh,
Ferran
that's a nice one, eh?
Torres on that far side, starting the half off really
Ah.
brightly. Can't get Lewandowski's head on it though. It is Juninho in the changed strip, trailing 1-0. Pedri
It's a
over
nice
the
one.
top towards Ferran Torres. Takes
Ui.
a nice
Ui.
chance. And who's
Oh,
there?
lo
It's
on
a
goal.
goal!
No,
It's a
no.
goal for Juninho. Ironic applause from Dennis. There's nothing he could do about it. His defence just bundled it into his own goal. But it won't matter. The score is 1-1.
Yeah,
Ah.
super unlucky because wasn't able Lewandowski to catch that ball by far. At the end, that confusion between goalie and defender, I guess, was Alejandro Valde. I guess that applause from Dennis was quite irony so far. Look, start from 0. Only 5 minutes it takes for Juninho to get back on track in this second half. 1-1. Time to go. It's really open right now, the semi-final.
Well, it looks to be a tale of
Look
two
at the
halves so
momentum,
far. Look at
Harry,
here,
the
Lamine
momentum,
Yamal.
the
It's through a
momentum, the
goal!
momentum! Brazil! Juninho back leading right after 10 minutes of the second half, approaching all that momentum from that lucky goal to get the equalizer. What a way to turn over the score and drastically change the way of these semi-finals. What a bummer for Dennis Bernard, Harry.
It's a real gut punch for him. The first one was unlucky. The second one, he gave the ball away cheaply. And
GG tengah main kat sebelah. Ketinggalan 1-0.
And there's been a
Dia
goal
lawan Ding
in the other
daripada
semi-final as
China.
well, as it's Ding
Dia main serentak.
GEGE 0. But the big story to come from behind.
Itu tu.
Scoreline here. Dennis 1,
Tapi dia tak tunjuk pula game GG tu.
And this sets us up for an electric
Dia tunjuk
second
waktu suku tadi je.
half. It's almost like Juninho
And now Juninho
heard,
is someone.
Alex, it's almost like he heard me say, oh, let's be champions. Heard the word champion and thought, okay, yeah, I'll start to wake up a bit now.
Yeah, but today we will figure out who is the best player in the world. But to me, before this competition, the best player in the world controlling a score definitely is Juninho. So we'll see if he can basically do what he's used to do in the previous competition in this moment.
Memang GG underdog.
Well, he's moving the ball forward. He's looking for some attacking here.
Ui, baik.
Lewandowski puts him 3 up.
GG memang underdog. Grouping pun menang 3-3 game pun orang terkejut. Dengan RRQ Huda tu menang 3-0.
To score the third one.
Dia memang
And Brazil.
underdog lah. Wih, Dennis ni kena comeback siap.
Lulled me into a bit of a false sense of
Tenang
security,
sangat.
Alex. I was expecting some game management, maybe keep
Dah
the
lelok
ball.
leading tadi.
Look at this first time.
Kena comeback Mat. Bukan 1, bukan 2, 3 Mat.
Lewandowski. Exactly the right man in exactly the
Tu.
right place.
Harapnya kejap lagi sempat dah ada orang tunjuk sekejap.
Let me say, everything he was preparing
Tapi so
that
far
early
memang
playing to left, to right,
tinggallah
back to
1-0.
back, it was practically for that.
Dennis Covidin kot.
When you are putting some pressure,
Daripada semalam lagi macam gitu dia main.
you can
Tenang
control
je,
and
tenang-tenang
set your
tidak lah.
lines. And when he
Dia
opened the
punya
pass to
opponent
the
ni pun
right
sedap
winger,
gak. Juara Brazil.
exactly the timing were perfect to go ahead 1 millisecond up front of Dennis Bernard, and that final through pass into Lewandowski, world class, ladies and
Magic.
gentlemen.
Magic.
Juninho 3, Dennis Bernard 1. What a second half he's making it, Harry. It looks like a different version of Juninho right after that equalizer. Eh? Wow.
It is a
Susah nak
big
comeback ni.
crossroads.
Mobile main 6 minit tak
Dennis'
silap.
approach here, Alex, because it looked all good for him. Scoring the first goal, there was so much eFootball to be played. I'm not sure how much time is left on the clock here. We're talking maybe
Tunjuklah
25
sekejap
minutes
GG main,
max,
aduh
if
hai.
memory serves.
Tak
He
tunjuk pula.
needs to score some quick fire goals here and change up the tactics a little bit. Because right now, the sole survivor, the sole survivor of the club events, the sole surviving Brazilian in both platforms is just moments away from the World Final Grand Finals. The other semi-final, Alex, is ongoing. GEGE previously undefeated,
Yeah.
trailing 2-0.
Let's go into watch it a little bit. Yes, time to go.
Tunjuk GG. Ui, 2-0 Mat. GG
There's only
kena.
10 minutes left here.
Oh, mistake
Oh,
eh,
and
from
Ding.
Gege.
Ding has a chance to maybe make himself
2-0 ni ke?
It's exactly what we said before the game, Alex. Doesn't matter how well you played yesterday.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you're undefeated to this point. As soon as you come
Asing,
across
asing.
a player you can't best,
Kita tekan.
your tournament
GG tengah
ends like
tertekan.
that. 5 minutes to go, and Ding has possession again.
Okay, tu top 4.
And I think skips like that is history.
Dapat lah satu gol.
made
Sekurang-kurangnya.
today in front of you guys,
Uish.
having the first Chinese ever in a World Grand Final playing eFootball PES, winning an event, whatever, is history
Alamak.
being made by Ding, the young teenager, surprising everyone, going
Ui,
for the
3
third.
ke?
Ferran Torres, Ding, the pass, Patrick!
Ya nak kau okey KYP tak apa santai je saja je live kan. Tak ada rezeki dah ke? 3-0 okey lah. Top 4 first time pergi world.
It is a Cinderella story happening in front of our very eyes. Ding, the unknown player, unknown to us at the very least, is making himself known to the whole
Tadi try
world
claim,
here.
tadi saya dapat. Oh ya ke?
That security pass to Pedri, even with the left foot, putting it
Kena,
at the
Mat.
net.
Alah, tak ada
3-0,
rezeki lah.
game over. Well done, Ding.
He's walking through the door into the grand finals. One game away
Oh,
from
dapat
a
ni,
world title.
Kalah pun.
Congratulations to
3-0. Okay lah, top 4.
Congratulations to that man.
Hard luck, GG, hard
All the
luck.
way from Malaysia, GEGE undefeated to this point, but Ding, well,
Hard luck.
was his kryptonite. Back over.
Oh, tu
to
dapat claim
back
satu je.
Juninho and Dennis.
Let's see if Dennis can change the rhythm of the game, doing something else, get closer into the score. Scoring a second one could, that comeback he need right now.
Betul.
Coming back from
First
Gege
time
here.
masuk world
I would
punya
like to
level
just say thanks
top
to
4
that
okay lah.
greatness perform he had
Level 1
done
okay,
it during
tengok.
the full competition. Just being between the best 4 players in the whole world is such a big and
Tekan je yang link tu
achievement, Harry. And you know,
baik.
he
Kita
has to
try.
be proud. He has to be proud as well. All the community
Nanti kita try.
back in Malaysia. You have another superstar on the eFootball mobile.
That is undoubtedly true there. Still remember when they won the
Dia ada game 3-4 ya. Tak ada saya rasa.
Sports Challenge in my home country, the United Kingdom, in Birmingham.
Nombor 4 dunia, nombor 3, 4 dunia okey lah.
An emerging nation in the eFootball sphere.
Okay, MP. Santai. Thank you.
On the turn with Rafinha inside the box. Oh, some finish that is. And with 5 minutes left,
And you know what?
Rafinha has saved potentially Dennis's chances here. What a finish, Alex.
Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game
Look at
on.
this.
Look at that. Perfect execution. That outside corner managed by Rafinha, player of the week. Putting some extra spicy into this last semi-finals because it's nothing secure already for Juninho. Wow.
Vela.
Beautiful outside of the foot finish.
No.
Will
No
it mean
emotions.
anything though?
No
Will it mean
emotions
anything
yet.
for Dennis? We're not sure.
We'll see. Is Juninho trying to make sure that nothing more happens in this game? With that clear from Balde, perfectly executed to gain some time. Oh yes, it's okay.
6 minutes.
All
6
right,
minutes.
all
Oh,
right,
6 minit,
all right,
Mat.
it's time.
Dia dapat sebiji lagi
May
tu.
not have heard it at home, but there is an audible gasp here in the audience in Shibuya as they all saw the number 6 as well. Here's
Pedri,
Dennis
Pedri.
coming forward to Pedri to force
into
extra
Hugo through.
time. Rafinha,
Look at that.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that was
Alamak.
really nice work from Juninho. He's booted the ball
One more.
up, and I'm not sure if they'll
Oh,
even
maybe
be time for that.
no.
Ter Stegen.
Maybe yes. One more.
There
He wins the
will.
header. He needs to
One
win the header.
last
He won the
chance,
header.
Rafinha,
It's the last one.
Dani Olmo. Oh, where will it go here? Robert Lewandowski double touch. It's back to
Ay,
Gonzalo.
sayangnya.
Juninho wins the semi-final, and there is that celebration. The final score: Juninho 3, Dennis 2. Our grand final is set, but Dennis, commiserations, the fair play, the respect shown.
GG.
Now we have our grand finals players. The finals are set, Alex. We have 4 players just 1 game away from
Harry,
becoming a world
I
champion.
can barely hear you. There's many Brazilians behind singing the victory of Juninho, who will be another Brazilian for the 3rd year in a row into the grand final. Look at that.
There were 4 Brazilians qualified for the world finals across console and mobile, and they're out in force there to celebrate their
It's
man.
lovely to see Enriquinho, J. Victor, and all the Brazilian community right here for doing some content, rooting for his country, man. No, at the end, 1 game ahead to become world champion. It sounds good. It will be China versus Brazil, Spain versus Juninho. And I'm sure they haven't played each other yet, but playing at first in a World Grand Final seems to be icy, definitely.
There's going to be a lot at stake there. We, of course, have our console grand final set as well. Mestre against Shunsui. That will be
I can't wait for that one.
a big,
I can't wait.
massive, gargantuan, whatever
You know,
adjective
a
you want
country
to
made
use.
in the grand final, Harry, it's a lot. We've been suffering in Spain to being in that position. Mestre is fighting for so long. Jinsui is already 16 years old. He will have more time to be here. But Mestre is the time. It's the time to be crowned as a world champion. We'll see what happens next. Still 2 more games to be played today, ladies and gentlemen. 2 grand finals to crown the best player in the world on console and on mobile.
Who will come out on top? Either way, we need 2 world champions crowned. Let's go over to our wonderful stage team, Sugiyama and Kate. Harry, Kate, over to you.
Thank you. Yes, we are speechless. Wow, 2 grand finals left. My
That's right.
gosh, Juninho with the support and the skills, but the guy ding his Cinderella story. It's all happening, isn't it?
That's right, and now we're down to 4 players, and soon enough we will have our champion. But first, let's go into a 10-minute break. So
10-minute
please-
break.
That's right.
Have you got a time?
3:43.
3:43 Japan time.
Yes,
Lovely
so
job,
be
lady.
back, and we'll see you very soon.
Woo! See you guys in a second. Let's go.
Yay!
Oh yeah, some rhyme. It's showtime. Freestyle footballer Aki. Freestyle football Yuri. Round one. Fui.
my days! Give it up for Yuri, Aki, and the incredible Samlai! Woo! Oh my gosh, that was absolutely off the hook, absolutely mental. We're talking shamisen, we're talking beatboxing, we're talking freestyling. An absolute beauty. How was then, Kate?
Oh my gosh, phenomenal. Where you got present meets past, like you said, with the shamisen.
Yup.
And then you got the beatbox, and then you got the dancing and soccer? Are you kidding me? Fantastic.
Man.
Absolutely amazing. Everybody, can we get one more round of applause for Yuri, Aki, and Samlai? Come on!
もう一度拍手をいただけますでしょうか。ユリアキ、そして最高のパフォーマンス見せてくださったサムライの皆さん、ありがとうございます。Okay, people. The scene has been set for the grand finale.
That's right.
Oh, I'm so excited. Everybody in this, I mean, the temperature inside this room, and we probably got like how many, like 300, 400, 500 people inside this room. It's just rising.
You can feel it.
The anticipation, the excitement, it's
yes.
all about to explode into two grand finale, world global winners. Okay, so let's check out who's actually left and who's actually ready to plunge themselves into the finals then.
That sounds
Okay,
good.
the bracket, here it is.
All right.
さあ、決勝誰が残ったんでしょう。こちらですね。はい。
It is the
So
knock-
there they are. There they are. It's going to be Mestre from Spain versus Jinsui. And then, of course, with the console. That's the console. もう一つの画面ください. Thank you. Yes, for the mobile. What a game it was. Cinderella story, Ding, and versus the eclectic Juninho. It's all out there. It's all out there, and it is about to happen.
That's right.
Okay,
Should we call him in?
so, よろしいでしょうか? Are you guys ready? Please welcome with a grandiose 大きな拍手でお迎えくださいませ. First of all, console knockout stage finalists are... From Spain! He's on fire! The passion is exploding! He's nearly got that trophy in his hands! It's Mestre! And he's up against the hero of Thailand. His name is
Alrighty, players. Get ready.
Best of luck, gentlemen. Thank you for the fist bump. It's all up for grabs. It's all up to you. Oh, it's happening.
The time has
It's
come.
happening. So yes, indeed, the time has come. And to tell the story, I would like to pass it over to our magicians at hand. It's Harry and Alex.
Thank you very, very much. This is a story 30 years in the making. 30 years of this great franchise. We're here to celebrate it on Marine Day here in Shibuya, Tokyo. 2 players, 1 champion. Alex, thank you so much for joining me here. We have someone you know very well on the left-hand side of your screen. It is Miguel Mestre up against Junsui. It's a couple of players here, Alex, at different stages of their career. This could be a defining moment, though, for both of them.
Yeah, exactly. The passion, the aggressiveness of Miguel Mestre with that long ball counter 4-4-2 against Jinsui with that 5 center backs, which is famous for FC Barcelona versus Inter Milan for a spot in the history books on become world champion. Long time ago, 2 years ago, another 16 years old from Poland, Miloš, made it to the grand final, but at that time it was the Japanese Udi who clinches the World Championship 2 years later. Another one, Jensui, this time facing the Spaniard Miguel Mestre for the glory. Look at the win prediction, Harry.
Wow. Europe starting to wake up. It is 65-35 in favor of Mestre. But tell you what, Junsui has bested so many talented competitors on his way here. Despite his age, he has come through this bracket kicking and screaming. And I can't wait to see this one get underway. They are at two separate places within their respective careers, Alex. Miguel Mestre has been playing for so many years. We've known him throughout eFootball Pro at the top level. It's been great to see him flourish. But this is his first World Finals appearance, his first Konami World Finals, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, I know. But it's not important reaching at this point. The level that they have been showing out during the full competition. Mestre has won every single match, less that draw against Joe Victor in the quarterfinals that ended with that victory on penalty shootout. History will be made. No one from Thailand has won before the World Championship. That could be Jinsui, at only age of 16 years old, the first one ever. Or will be Miguel Mestre, being the second in history on eFootball, clinching the 1v1 console world champion right after Pau Lara in 2012. And will be amazing, no? Nowadays, it's so tough. It's so tough to be at that position.
Here's your tactics, Alex. This could be a big point of contention in this game.
Yeah, especially possession gameplay. No one has that game style that potentially able to use it at this level. And when you see Jensui with 5 center back, when people mostly use the long ball content, and he's rather say no, possession gameplay, trying to hold the possession, force the opponent left to right movement to force that man out of position to then gain advantage. With Federico De Marco and Dumfries with that crossing into Marcus Duran will be the key. In the other hand, Mestre is that man pushing so hard since the very beginning, having the opportunity, amazing chance here with his girlfriend to clinch the trophy, and also his dad, the dad of Jens, which is behind of fans enjoying the final. It's lovely the pressure that they put on, traveling with their families as well.
So much support.
Harry,
so much support.
Giving to them that emotion which is living on live the victory, because one of these two will be world champion today.
We are just moments away from finding out which way the trophy will go, to which side of the stage, to which side of the world this trophy will go. We are underway. Kickoff between Mestre and Junsui. It is Spain versus Thailand, and it is Barcelona for Miguel Mestre up against Junsui in the Inter strip. Of course, we've seen so many times throughout this weekend, both today and yesterday, players have just had a lot of difficulty figuring out Junsui's play style. But of course, Miguel Mestre handy himself. But this time, Junsui's defense is good enough.
Now we'll see. Pretty interesting to understand how Mestre can control those long runs by Denson Ramfrey. When now is Jensui finding the position in the cross.
There's a cross!
Oh, what a head!
It's still alive, maybe.
Nice first chance by Jensui. Great save so far by Mestre. And we'll see who take the initiative, who take the early goal. That will make a great boost to face this grand final.
First big chance of the final could be followed very swiftly by Miguel Mestre's chance.
Nice
he's lost his man in the box as well. Dumfries is wrong-footed as well. Can't find Ferran Torres.
Hectic level of intensity so far at this early beginning of the grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, the best from the best across the world are here in front of you, showing up the best eFootball level in the whole world.
Nice bit of calm for a second there after Shazzy was able to...
We simply identify, Mestre will have the initiative because he's tactic, and just Jensui will wait behind using those long counter.
Oh, look at that, all the way towards Thuram, but again, Szczesny's there.
It's a tactical battle, Harry. It's not a face-to-face. Someone will wait and then run, and Mestre seems to want with initiative, but let's see. It's not an easy match facing each other.
Long ball. Not quite working out that time around. Mestre able to survive. Just looking at Mestre's bracket on the way to getting here, Alex. Beating Jay Victor in his quarterfinal, then had to go up against Etorito in the semis.
No, there was no better bracket to perform and to beat such a big name so far on the eFootball team.
Rafinha here for Mestre. Tries to turn Pavard, but instead plays it back. Happy with the double touch. He's dispossessed, and now Jean-Sui.
He needs to avoid that, because if you get closer to Dumfries is really good, and he will get it so easily from Gavi.
Çalhanoğlu now. Oh, that's a long ball looking for Zielinski. Heads it down towards Thuram. Chesney gets there first.
Nice timing so far with that long ball. Looking for Zielinski. We'll see now. Mestre playing faster with that early timing. We'll see now Zielinski opening in the right-hand side to Denzel Dumfries. Martin going to the match at the fake shot. Zielinski maybe too long, and will be possession for Mestre again.
Of course, despite Jean-Sui's age, 16 years old, he's a 3-time eFootball Thailand Pro League champion, 3 times in a row, by the way, 23, 24, and 2025.
And we was last week watching all the victory of Jean-Sui in the E-League National Championship, and then he's here showing up. His shape is amazing right now at this time of the year. We'll see if it's enough to win the final.
Half an hour gone in this grand final. Çalhanoğlu inside to Barella.
Mestre quite conservative right now. Well predicted by Pau Cubarsí. Now quickly going all over the pitch with Ferran Torres gaining some time, expecting that run by Gavi. Gavi against the wall. Wonderful pass. It's Pedri. Pedri going to Ferran.
Torres.
Lewandowski. The back heel. Taking the lead, and wow, what a chance, what a play. Spain leading the grand final, Harry. Is Mestre 1, Jean-Sui 0.
Well, let me tell you, Alex, there's not a seat available in the Shibuya Arena, and the crowd loved what they saw here from Mestre. Look at this build-up and the finish off the frame. It's the advantage in this grand final to the Spaniard. What a finish. What a finish.
Simply no way to defend those passes unless you predict it. And at this stage, with that pressure in a grand final, sometimes, it's difficult. Let's see the reaction from Jean-Sui.
It's a first half goal. Arguably against the run of pressure from Jean-Sui that sees Mestre into an early lead, 10 minutes from half time.
Mestre now will have an advantage on maybe Jean-Sui not handling the pressure. Oh yes, we'll see. Mestre need to approach these momentum times for the next 5-10 minutes to, why not, potentially score the second one. Gerard Martin with a great clear, looking for Lewandowski. Mestre trying to predict the header of Bisek, well controlled by Jean-Sui, that quickly going over the pitch, connecting with Thuram, but it's Gavi doing a massive job defensively, connecting now with Ferran Torres.
Incredible skill level there shown by both sides. Rafinha was waiting to receive that pass in the midfield, but Jean-Sui is gratefully going to gallop over the halfway line, really. The answer is no, as Mestre gets possession back. His Barcelona team trying to press as high as they can, predict some of the mistakes from Jean-Sui, but none are coming his way. Zielinski over the top.
Definitely, Gerard Martin is working really nice for Mestre so far. Cubarsí defended that dangerous pass from Jean-Sui. Mestre really looking forward for those fast lines that disrupt the movement that Ferran Torres.
On the brink of half-time here. This will be the last action.
I don't know if there's time for one more.
Maybe not. We will see if the referee is generous or not. It is Mestre's throw. He has the 1-0 lead going into half-time, you'd imagine. Look at this, taking all the time he can with the long throw.
Araujo, look at Araujo, the long throw. Araujo, it's game on, eh?
Yeah, onside, because can't be offside from throw-ins, but I think the referee will have seen enough. It is at half-time. Miguel Mestre 1, Jean-Sui 0. 1/2 of eFootball away is Miguel Mestre from at his first Konami World Finals being world champion. It's a tight game, Alex. It's a tight game. You can see the stats off of your screens at the moment. Just one shot from both Mestre and Jean-Sui.
But it makes sense, no? The proposal for both players are completely the opposite, no? That low-paced game that Jensui want to implement into the game is completely the opposite. That aggressive game style of Mestre. One shot, one goal by Mestre, worth it so far for the moment. Let's see how they both enter the second half, because Jensui need to react.
Second half underway. Mestre now attacking the left-hand goal with his Barcelona team up against Junsui's Inter.
Oh, nice
and Bissek has been a really important player,
Yeah.
hasn't he, for Junsui?
Right.
Rafinha across the halfway line now. Lewandowski. First time double touch for Rafinha, looking for Pedri running into the box.
I'm saying that he's barely gaining that advantage with the fullbacks. Jensui maybe is the first one now with Di Marco is his main target. Rushing to mark with that through passing, missing the ball, the pass, and now the counter by Miguel Mestre, the Spaniard who had the game in the right place to, why not, get the second goal. It's Pedri. Perni turning around, looking for a support. He's there finding the Robert Lewandowski style.
Nice one too.
Ferran Lewandowski! No! To the post. Keep trying, Miguel Mestre.
Retains possession. Here's Lewandowski out to Rafinha. Double touch over the top to Lewandowski, but
offside.
He's offside anyway.
Great moment so far for Miguel Mestre. Almost putting in the second on the score.
As the hour mark approaches, Mestre is getting closer and closer to a world title. What can Junsui give us here to prove, despite his age, he's capable of winning? Tawanulu down to Martinez. Oh, Thuram is here with space as well. Oh, there's feints, there's dummies, there's double touches, and there's a goal! We are all square here in Shibuya. The 16-year-old Junsui, his second ever World Finals appearance in the Grand Final.
Let's see the replay.
Equalised here. Look at this, Alex.
Yeah, he had a great advantage in terms of timings, and then they have many options. Even he thought with the outside call. We were all expecting that blocking from the last man from Mestre, but at the end it didn't happen. Post and in, and that means it's game on, ladies and gentlemen. It has arrived. The equalizer of the John Jinsui from Thailand. Still 30 more minutes to be played. 1-1. Anything can happen, Harry.
Look at the
atmosphere here. My goodness, how good it looks. The stage, plenty of people across the wall from home here and the Velesale Shibuya Garden, watching the best from the best eFootball players across the world, fighting for that glory, Harry, that glory that it takes forever for every player to have your star, no, as a world champion. So, you know, it's moment to be shaking, you know, it's moment to have that courage to say, look, I'm in my sofa, I am in my comfort zone, I'm gonna make it, So
Sometimes it's where having that youth on your side does help out. You don't have that fear in you yet. You don't understand the occasion and the nerves, but either way, Mestre, Junsui locked at 1 goal apiece following that.
It's time to
Junsui
step
goal.
up. It's time to step up and not surrender. We'll see if Mestre or Jinsui can make the differences now after the substitutions.
Yeah, big changes have been made. We'll keep tabs on them, and no doubt you'll see them as well come into play here. Carlos Augusto.
Now is Jinsui playing their best minutes so far of the final. Zalewski with the cross. Marcos Thuram. The
dangerous,
rebound.
dangerous.
Finally, Mestre is able to clear that ball. Thankfully, nothing weird happened over there. We won the good goals. We won good actions. And still on the chance for Jinsui.
Yeah, crossed in, punched away though. And there is not a seat available here. The crowd really enjoying what they're seeing out of these two great competitors.
Look
They've
at
both
those
played
lovely
an amazing world final so
play.
far. Good switch of the play here from Junsui. It's been a good period since the goal for him.
He's waiting
he's
the
beating
momentum
his
for the
man
cross.
as well. And let's see if Ratesi's there waiting.
Careful this action. Careful,
Yeah,
that one. Mestre with the
Thuram,
prediction.
Back to Thuram. Oh, no
I mean,
connection at all.
was nice to avoid the pressure from Mestre, but there's no way to get a powerful header from there. Nice try. If you read it, Mestre trying to predict the passes of Jensui, and Jensui is creating new actions. My way, what a way of play of these two.
Best period of the match so far. Everything's going his way, Jensui. 15 minutes.
I think now is the best moment so far for Mestre to surprise Jensui. That is playing the best moment, yes, but he's not really finishing their chances. So we'll see if Mestre can catch a counter or something that could surprise Jensui right now.
Of course, if you're just joining us, this is knockout football. This is the grand final of what has been a long season of eFootball. Knockout football means extra time and penalties. We need a winner from this one game. It's a best of one to
nice
find
recovery.
a world champion. Danny
3v3.
Olmo taking the ball here into the feet of Pal Victor.
Nice
Frankie de Jong's there as well. Lewandowski.
Oh, Bistek again. What a player has been Bistek so far.
Beast. 10 minutes left. Another unforced error by Jensui.
Yeah,
into
definitely.
the feet
It's a
now
good
of Danny
chance.
Olmo. Mestre can't
Bastoni.
quite make anything happen though in the final third.
Yeah, in those actions, you try something under the legs of the players, but yeah, seems impossible, seems difficult. We'll see now if Jensui, which seems to be focusing on the crosses, if he can find this way to cross deflected and onto the hands of Szczesny. Time is going, Harry. Only 5 minutes left. Still 1-1 in this grand final.
Could be late drama.
Could be.
Frankie de Jong to Lamine Yamal. He's dangerous if you let him twist and turn, which he tried to, but who else but Bisek there? Look at that time in the top left as Jensui is pressing forward, Thuram giving chase, but we now have to look, Alex, as to where the final attack of the match will go. We're approaching that magical 90th minute mark. It's headed down towards Lewandowski. Frankie de Jong, so many intershirts there. Now, Jensui will have the last chance. Thuram lays it off. Who can Jensui find? The referee blows the final whistle. And we are headed to extra time. Mestre won, Jensui won after 90 minutes. We wouldn't want anything else here, Alex.
Yeah, 2 shots, Mestre 3 shots, Jensui 1-1, completely different stories. Jensui really focuses in the ref winger, approaching that duo with Di Marco. Now, after the substitution, we saw a ready version from him, and Mestre, he needs to find out. He doesn't need that much to create a strong chance. I think both are in a really nice position to score a goal in the extra time. So I wasn't surprised if we don't reach the penalties.
Well, extra time's on the horizon. Just looking back at my notes over Miguel Mestre throughout the season, I mean, he qualified through a club event finals, of course. His regional final had the likes of Eterito, Sacinho, Marios, Los Scandalo, so he knows what it takes to play in the big games. I'm not finished, by the way. Franquinho, Cam, Zilo, but all in his regional round just to qualify for his club finals. So that was a few stages before this World Finals. Jensui, of course, would be the final opponent for him of the season. Jensui.
Just silence Harry right now. Silence. Anything can happen. And not focus the ball.
Christensen here for Mestre.
Oh. Yeah, it's time to avoid those early build-up. Mistaken passes.
Yeah, can't give the ball away in your own half.
It's logical.
It's difficult at this level to try and maintain possession in every opportunity.
Especially if you slow down your intensity, it's also difficult to build up your play. So it's a mix to play conservative, but without lose that initiative.
Oh,
Mestre
look at this
with the
build-up.
chance.
This is really quick, really nice. It's zipping nicely for Mestre, but the defense of Jensui, right place, right time.
Alex winning the header for Carlo Augusto. Carlo Augusto now seems to be the clinical player so far. So those crosses now is Jensui trying to play by the center differently that he's made during the whole match as Frankie de Jong for Mestre, for the Spaniard. Is Pau Victor, the entrance on the second half. Mkhitaryan for Jansui. Fratesi taking his time to build up his play. Looking that long ball connecting with Talevsi in a wonderful position in the cross. Marcos Turan. Ronald Araujo still on the chance for Jansui. Is now the chance for Mestre.
Yeah, potentially the final chance here of this first period of extra time. Pau Victor's control lets him down. Bastoni
One more, Harry, one
gave
more.
some good chase. The chance actually might go Jansui's way. No minutes added on, so ball has to go forward here. Thuram heads it down. Carlos Augusto near side. Koundé for company. Can Thuram win the header? Oh, I think that's the end of the first period. The referee blows the whistle. It's still Mestre 1, Jansui 1.
I mean, I don't know what to say at this level, this stage. Just 15 minutes left. The
It's
pressure.
so close, Alex. It's so close.
It is. It feels like a rebound or something isolate could define the final, because these two are defending really well each other, and they are not finding solution as at the early stage of the final. So let's see if some extra, maybe the stick change can make an input in those challenge one-on-one, and we'll see who
That is what waits.
will lift that trophy later on.
One of these two will.
Well, not later on, in a few minutes, Harry. It doesn't take longer, to be honest.
The second period of extra time is now underway. A goal in the next 15 would prevent us going to penalties, and surely would win a world title for one of these two. Mestre controlling Barcelona, attacking the left-hand goal.
Yeah, it's all about now. It's difficult now. Once Jansui has regrouped his positioning, it's difficult for Mestre to impress him a little bit. No, it's about to get those mistakes to approach the counter, but seems to be Jansui with the initiative so far in this extra time.
Over the halfway line was Mestre starting to build, but now Jansui can gallop forward as well.
Yeah, Mestre is reading the game. He doesn't need or he feels he doesn't need to go with initiative, but we'll see.
Yamal.
That could be a nice one. Lamine needs
to he's still going.
join the center. No, Bastoni. That was looking for that pass for so long. We'll see now if Jansui can make something different. Still focus on the left-hand side. He doesn't change that much. He barely doesn't use the right winger. And this is a yellow card for Mestre.
Yeah, I think he'll take that one.
This action, Harry, could be important and difficult to defend at the same time. It's all about to win the header.
That yellow card, though, Alex. He gets some bodies behind the ball. Here comes the free kick from Jansui. Thuram heading it down towards Mkhitaryan.
Nice clear. 5 more minutes to go. If not,
Yamal clearing the ball up the pitch there, Alex.
Another penalty shootout could define the world champion, Harry.
Oh, nice play. Out to Carlos Augusto, looking towards Thuram.
Nice manual goalkeeper by Mestre.
Yeah, punched away. Back out to Augusto. Lewandowski will wait for this one to drop. Good pressure though from Jansui. We're in the 120th minute of our World Finals.
Oh.
And it will fall here to Pau Victor. No minutes added on. This is the last chance of the game, and that is a smart foul. Very smart indeed from Jansui.
And if nothing change happened, that will be the last chance for Mestre. For the glory, we will have to wait until the penalty shootout.
Oh, here we go. It might fall here for Lamine Yamal, but we are heading to penalties. Mestre and Jansui cannot be separated after 120 minutes. Spot kicks will decide our 2025 world champion.
Look. That's it. Penalty shootout will define the 2025 eFootball Championship World Champion. And it will be or Mestre or Jansui. And Mestre take first. So here we go. Robert Lewandowski, Miguel Mestre for start the penalty shootout. Is Robert Lewandowski, right foot, scores.
As cool as you like. It will be Enric Mkhitaryan for the young tie. Up against GO HB.GEGE. Long, agonising Stepping run up, and he buries it. 1-1.
We always said that's reality. Mind games. It's Dani Olmo for score the second one. It's Miguel Mestre. Dani Olmo, the Spaniard, scores!
So advantage Mestre. What can Junsui give us in reply? 16 years old. He steps up. Oh, it's saved! It's a big save from Mestre.
Now it's time to confirm that lead. It's Pau Victor for Mestre. It's the right foot of Pau Victor Mestre. He saves!
So a chance for Thuram to equal the score in the shootout. Another long walk up, if you will, for Thuram. Scored. 2-2.
So we are back 2-2. Mestre, Fermin Lopez to get back on track. Fermin Lopez for Mestre. Oh, saves again!
So to give Junsui the advantage after 4 rounds of spot kicks, it's Fratesi here for Junsui. He runs up and he buries it bottom right, which now means Mestre has to score this spot kick.
Well said. It's Lamine Yamal, the superstar of FC Barcelona, and in hands of Mestre, has to score to keep alive this dream to become world champion. We got a new eFootball world champion!
New world champion of the console match, Oh wow. Oh wow. I think, Kate, we need some words from Jin Sui.
Absolutely.
Listen, my guy, first of all, a big, big congratulations. Just tell me exactly how you feel right now.
ก็รู้สึกดีใจครับที่กลับมาแก้ตัวจากปีที่แล้วได้ครับที่ปีที่แล้วทำได้ไม่ค่อยดีเท่าไหร่ก็กลับมาปีนี้ได้คว้าแชมป์ได้ก็รู้สึกดีใจมากๆครับ
He feel very happy since he can revenge the previous match from last year. Super happy now.
Listen, going back into that final, you won it on penalties, but Mestre, with his magic, with his tiki-taka, was up 1-0 on you. How did you manage to find your form at its best in the final?
ก็จากที่แข่งรอบ8ทีมไปก็รู้สึกกดดันนิดหน่อยแต่พอเริ่มเข้ารอบ4ทีมสุดท้ายก็เริ่มควบคุมตัวเองได้ก็ทำให้กลายเป็นก็ฟอร์มดีจนถึงนัดชิงครับ
When he played the 8 teams, he find the way to play better. So when he is in the 4th team, he know how to play the techniques. So now he has more confidence to do it.
Who would you like to tell this incredible achievement to right now?
ก็อยากขอบคุณทุกคนที่ส่งแรงเชียร์ซัพพอร์ตจากประเทศไทยแล้วก็ตอนที่อยู่ในสถานที่นี้ด้วยครับก็ขอบคุณมากครับที่ตามเชียร์มากขอบคุณครับ
I would like to thank you everyone who is sharing me from Thailand. Also everyone who is here to cheer and support me. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, please give it up for our new world console champion from Thailand, Jin Sui! Congratulations, sir. Omedetou gozaimasu. Thank you. Thank you. My gosh, seriously, the composure he still has even after winning it, and the humbleness
Yes,
that he has. You know, I believe he's 16, right?
I believe so.
My gosh.
Cool, calm, and collected on a world stage. Can you believe it?
Absolutely incredible. Okay, we're not done, are we?
No, we still have one more champion to crown.
My gosh,
So?
my heart is like pounding.
I know. it's so
Seriously.
good. So we have our last match of the day, the eFootball Championship 2025 World Finals. Let's go.
Take it away.
All right, from China, Ding!
Give it up for Mr. Fei Chang Lihai. It's Ding!
All righty, and up next, we have from Brazil, Juninho!
Give it up for the guy. He's gleaming. It's Juninho! Good luck, gentlemen. Best of luck. Wow, it's all up there. It's all gonna happen. The ultimate scene, the passion, it's all about to explode into one big, massive winner. So, please do the honors. Alex and Harry, over to you.
Well, thank you both. If you could bottle the energy in this room right now, you could sell it for millions. We have had one world champion crowned. Just moments later, here and now, we get to crown another one, Alex. A 16-year-old world champion on console. It's now time to find which one of these two, between Juninho and Ding, will be our mobile champion for 2025.
Definitely the underdog against the world famous Juninho. You know, the favorite is for many to reach the final and to clinch the trophy. But we all know how difficult it is to, you know, follow that positioning that people are putting on the toll from the very beginning. No, it's not easy to accomplish that. Look at the prediction. Impressive one is Ding completely changing the environment here. And also a lot of Brazilian routine. Look at that, the atmosphere.
The front row just packed out with support for Juninho.
It will be all decided.
Ding will be in hostile territory here because, of course, all the Brazilians are in the front row cheering on their man.
They know well to locate them, no, for to see face to face his player, not to encourage him a little bit with those songs that he knows very well. What do you think? Sometimes, I don't know, when you are not that used to having the atmospheres, maybe those support, that extra support could play against you. Kinda makes you lose the focus, you know? When you are Ding, no one or not many people here at the stage rooting for you, so you know it's just your game and just the self. But you know what I mean? It's sometimes it's a distraction, maybe. We'll see. Everything will be in hands of Juninho, who will say to us if it's worth it or not, having that many people rooting from him here on the stage.
I think he's one of those players that does feed off of the energy. For Dingo on the other side, he looked very pensive, I don't want to use the term nervous, but maybe preparing himself and saving some energy, perhaps, as we can take a look at the bracket, how these players got here out of the group stages into the knockout stages. Juninho taking down Daiki 2-1 and Onik Dennis 3-2. Ding has also taken down a Japanese player, besting Gu in his previous round, and then of course against GEGE, wasn't it? He
definitely.
Completely surprised all of us. So Ding is making a name for himself here, and just like Juninho, is one game away from being a world champion.
we were all expecting GEGE to get into the final, and then appeared these young Chinese players, you know, getting out the runner-up of the 2024 World Championship, getting out the guy who has won every single game from the start of the competition, GEGE, and he's in front of the most favorite player for everyone across the world. And to me, I will say Juninho looks to me the most complete mobile player across the world, but that doesn't mean is mathematically going to win the final. Look at the matchup.
Here's the tactics. You
Right,
love
it's
to see
long
them.
ball counter against quick counter, both using FC Barcelona. Quite more wide the tactic of Juninho from more that focusing to the center, no, in terms of dealing with those two AMF. That's a good thing, no? One preferred that Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, and when Dean is more likely to have those skillful AMF like Dani Olmo and Gavi. Impressive, different styles, different, you know, way to use the same team. Which one will be the best, Harry? I don't know, to be honest. It is tough.
Tell. It's going to be interesting to see this one unfold because, yes, it looks like a 4-4-2 on both sides, which in truth it is. But you're right, there's two wingers on one side, whereas there's two AMFs on the other. So we will see if the wings are protected adequately enough and whether or not the center will be the difference between these two. We are just seconds away from kickoff between Ding of China and Brazil's Juninho. Here we go. It's the kickoff of the mobile grand final. Ding versus Juninho. Both controlling Barcelona. Ding in the home strip here, standing out really nicely. Javi forward. Oh, he's cancelled his move and then almost arriving. There's a big clash of heads and it's cleared away. An early scare for Juninho.
I mean, that was almost perfect executed. No, just missed the header. Wonderful play in. Wonderful dribbling. This Ding on fire nowadays.
He's poked it round to Olmo as well. As Ferran Torres almost finds Lewandowski.
Wow, what a way to start.
This is, as you say, a great start from the representative of China.
But also we have to mention that the player as Juninho doesn't need that much to create his chances and to feel the focus and the momentum. We'll see now Ding in front of that chance that went out by a little bit. Great action, second in a row in such a strong start from Ding that say, Harry, I don't mind who is the favorite. It's my time, and I will do all I can to leave that trophy.
Yeah, first shot on goal of this mobile final. Wasn't the most clear-cut chance, but maybe a warning shot there to Juninho from Ding, saying, you know what, if I see sight on goal, I'm going to go for it. Here's Ferran Torres into the box. Lewandowski
Balde
was waiting there, but Balde away.
Surgical, that positioning of Balde, because if not, it was goal, 100%. We'll see the long throw, Dani Olmo. Gerard Martin seems to be, and it is offside.
Just lacking a little bit of patience there.
Exactly.
For
Juninho, not to regroup a little bit his game style. It seems to be having a hard time to control and defend all those inside lines with those runs joining the attack that those AMF are probably working on for Ding. Look at the distance, no? When he connects with Ferran Torres, the distance between Juninho players are really, really far, and that makes it difficult, no, to combine.
Dani Olmo.
And look at that, Gerard Martin is using the offensive distraction to attacking, to join the attack every single time he goes forward.
Looks to be an overload there on that far side, in which case 25 minutes gone and it's been one-way traffic. The attacks have been mostly on the right-hand side of your screens. We'll see if Juninho with this possession can try and change the story. Switch of the play here to Balde. Rafinha taking his time. This is a bit more patient and good spell of possession from Juninho. Can he find that killer blow though? Lewandowski tries the back heel. Unsuccessful for him now. Ding showing his counter ability. Good closing of the lane though by Juninho.
A lot of respect then between these two, Harry, at this start of the game. No
so
much action rather than those two from Ding. And it seems to be Ding the only one having the initiative. We'll see if he can make through a great through ball with Gerard Martin waiting. Dani Olmo now with no space to turn around. Great defend by Juninho with that 2v1 with Koundé and Lamine Yamal. But still on the chance for Ding, eh? And look at the cross.
Look at
Stunning.
that.
No.
Lewandowski was just itching to get his head on that, but this first half is rapidly coming to a close. And it's been all Ding so far.
This is the chance for Juninho. Look at that.
Yep,
How many players outnumbering the defenders of Ding. It's Ferran Torres for Pedri. No, no one. No.
Very close.
Have no option to connect with.
Some groans here across the Shibuya audience. There might be one last chance here in this first half. Garcia says no, and Ding nil. Juninho nil is your half-time score.
Big applause over here at the stage. Great, tense, technical first half. We've seen the tactic working properly. I would say even better for Ding in that initial part, Harry. But let's see, nothing decided. Yeah, here we go. Second half, underway.
They change ends, they swap sides. Juninho now attacking this right-hand goal in the World Final. The winner of this match, this extra time and penalties if needed match, will be world champion.
Oof, nice try.
Oh, that's a bit of a mistake there from
Juninho with a chance, eh?
Yeah, look
he likes this kind of action.
Back to Javi here as Lewandowski couldn't get his foot on that ball.
Careful to not to make any big mistake, building up his play from the back. Now, Juninho seems to be in a different role in this second half. Is Robert Lewandowski go through?
Ferran Torres! Oh, it's on target. Forces the save.
Look at that. We got Negrete suffering from the stands, rooting for his country-mate Juninho. Negrete, which is part also the list of use of cards in eFootball, and you can have him as well.
So the corner here for Juninho.
Oh, playing short. It's more.
Oh, but yeah,
almost.
Alejandro Balde. Tell you what, the fans behind this right-hand goal have gotten their money's worth, because in the first half it was all Ding. In the second half, so far anyway, looks to be mostly Juninho. Lewandowski back to Pedri. Look at that, Rafinha's through on that far side, controls it and scores! Juninho! It's Rafinha who finishes off the move and puts that man just a couple of minutes away from a world title.
That chant heating up the atmosphere, the stage over here. Look at that ball, that control. Rafinha, his countryman, scoring. And what an important moment and way to take the lead here at the grand final. Easy finishing, good enough. Brazil 1, China 0. Juninho, Brasima, but still time to play.
Yeah, and rightly so. We're going to see some changes from Ding. It's not often the ball goes out of play in mobile, and when it does, a lot of time has elapsed. So it makes sense following the goal to make the changes. But the latest scorer, Juninho. It's a nightmare scenario for Ding to have come this far. We're now underway once more. He had a really strong first half, Ding, but just couldn't find the chance that would allow him a score.
Oh,
but look at this, Ferran Torres after the unforced error from Juninho.
And it looks like he was expecting something from Juninho that didn't happen at the end. Another response, the counter is Rafinha, it's Juninho, it's Juninho, 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 Juninho! Brazil! And look at what that means for the guy who were looking for so long to be in this position. Second goal, 2 goals approaching that counter-attack. But who else? Rafinha to put it in at the end of the net, Harry. Wow!
Well, it looks like we're well on our way for our 3rd Brazilian champion of the mobile platform. That's a tidy finish, Juninho. And more changes to come. As cool as you like, last year was trapped in the group where only one could come out with the world champion, the eventual world champion Rentao. Maybe on another day, maybe in another format, Juninho makes it out of that group. But either way, this year is a different year, and he is mere moments from that being on the plane with him on the way back to Brazil.
That's the trophy, Harry. That's the trophy. That somehow, if Ding wants to take it home, need to put some dynamite in this last part of the game, because as he was playing, it's not enough. It's not about to be the guy from the right-hand side, Juninho, the FC Barcelona Club Events final champion. Wasn't easy, Harry. How many times we say the course of the club event champions having a hard time on the world finals, not maybe showing what they really can, no?
I said it to you before, once our final was set, didn't I? Last year, GO, our only remaining club event champion that time around, representing Inter, made it all the way to the final and fell to Rentao. I did wonder, with Juninho being the only club event champion left, if history might repeat itself. 20 minutes left for China's Ding to recapture some of that magic that has gotten him to this point that he was able to find in the first half, but couldn't find a goal from it.
Right. And the other side, Juninho, who wants again to be part of the history and be the third Brazilian in a row to become mobile world champion, right after a month when he got crowned in that invitational event in China.
Nice double touch there from Lewandowski. Ding proving he's not dead yet.
We'll see, it has to arrive now.
Time is ticking.
An early goal now could put some difficulties in the last part of the game for Juninho, that keeps controlling the score, being patient of the defense. Now the chance, Rafinha for Ding, the crosser. Nice positioning by Araujo. Another chance now for Ding. Ding playing on red. Ding going forward all over to it. Frankie de Jong, a long ball to clear some time. Time is running, Harry, and is getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. Is getting closer. Brazil is closer to become world champion again.
Lamine Yamal is twisting and turning, trying to make something happen here for Ding, but that's an offside that will turn possession back over to Juninho. And the Brazilian chants are starting here in Shibuya. They feel it, they know what's coming. In a matter of seconds, their man, after a long wait, a long while, will finally get his hands on the trophy he's wanted for so long. Ding has put up an incredible effort, an incredible fight. I don't think anyone anticipated Ding to get this far.
Well deserved,
Huge respect to him, but there can only be one champion, and your champion of the world is Juninho!
Your new world mobile champion from Brazil, Juninho! A massive, humongous, gigantic omedeto congratulations to the man Juninho. And I would like to welcome onto the stage, of course, these two gentlemen, Alex and Ari. Alex, we need to hear the words from the maestro himself.
First in English, congratulations, Juninho. You have been waiting for so long this moment. We've been talking for months about, tactics, ideas, how to improve. Para você, ¿qué significa esta victoria? Campeão mundial.
Então, é um sonho realizado, né? Ano passado eu vim aqui, não consegui jogar tão bem, mas torci muito pelo Renato, né? Que é um amigo meu. E mandar um salve aí para todos do Brasil, os que estão aqui da torcida. Tô realizando um sonho. Desde o ano passado que eu tô treinando para o Mundial desse ano. Eu falei com o pessoal que eu vim esse ano para tentar o título, né? E graças a Deus deu tudo certo. Me dediquei muito esse ano ao eFootball, então foi uma recompensa aí. E mandar um abraço aí para todos que estão torcendo lá no Brasil, né? O Renato, Futefácil, o Iga, Lucas é um mistério e toda a galera que tá acompanhando aí na live, que virou de madrugada, né? E tô muito feliz de conseguir essa vitória aqui e conquistar esse título.
Definitely speechless. The words for the new eFootball Mobile World Champion. Remembering to everyone who has supported him during the last time, to everyone from the community, the one stands here rooting for him from the very beginning. That's the thing. eFootball brings new opportunities, the glory, and I'm sure you will remember forever, because this is for you, for your whole lives. Parabéns, congratulations. Thank you also to Dean, the runner-up, and everyone in this competition. Well deserved.
Yes, let's give it up for Juninho. Well done, sir. Congratulations. Our new mobile champion. But let us not forget, let us also welcome onto the stage our console champion too. Jin Sui, where are you, man? Jin Sui. Thank you. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the man himself. It's Jin Sui, our console champion too. Gentlemen, please come towards the front. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lovely.
All right, it's time to announce again. Your mobile champion is Juninho!
Juninho!
And your console champion is Jin Sui!
Jin Sui from
These
Thailand!
are your eFootball Championship 2025 champions!
Congratulations! You absolute miraculous legends!
All right, everybody, so this concludes the eFootball Championship 2025 World Finals. Thank you so much to everyone who participated, who made this event happen, and of course, thank you to everybody at home who watched and joined us. Thank you so much, everyone, and I think it's time to say goodbye.
But before that, we need some words from Alex,
of
from
course.
Harry too. Come on, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
Alex, what a monumental day. How are you feeling?
Definitely speechless. I haven't lived in my life such a big event in a world final from Konami. So yes, I want to say thank you to Konami to keep supporting esports. We need the players, such opportunities as they are living right now. We come from normal families across the world, and this is a life-changing. So please thank you to everyone involved in such a big event. All the community from home over here, please thank you. Esports, eFootball, and must go on.
I mean, it's so magical. I mean, seriously, what eFootball does, it goes across all sorts of boundaries, cultural, social, religions, backgrounds, and everybody coming together. I love it. Harry, tell me your groove right now, mate.
I mean, the day belongs to both of them, but the entire season belongs to them as well. This has been 9, 10, 11 months of hard work for these two. And they can now call themselves world champions of 2025. It truly is. It can't be understated how much work, effort, time, blood, sweat, tears goes into this esport for these guys. And now they have the ultimate prize. They should be very, very proud.
Everyone, can we have a big round of applause, not just for our winners, but for the admin, for Konami, and every single participator, for everyone inside this room. お互いに今日参加、そして感謝の思いの大きい拍手をいただけますでしょうか。Thank you, thank you all. You guys are absolutely marvelous, fantastic, coming together from all over the world.
Alrighty, thank you so much, and we'll see you at the next eFootball event. See you!
Bye bye. Thank you. ありがとう。そしておめでとう。Congratulations to Juninho.
Congratulations! Woo!